G'day cocktail lovers. These two obviously very different cocktails are both called the Honolulu, and when I saw them I thought it would be fun to do a compare and contrast. Notably, one seems to fit the name because it's got lots of it's got lots of fruit juices in it, which is what I associate with tropical drinks. And the other one is very sweet, but very different, and it's stirred rather than shaken. They are both gin based, so I think it might be time for a quick taste test. I'm going to start with this one, which was stirred. That is extremely sweet. It's really tasty, very sweet, like I thought it might be when I was making it. And this one, a bit more fruity. Well, bar accidents, they happen. I'm off the floor today. It'll be fine. I'm not wasting a cherry. I'll take you through the ingredients. As I said, they're both gin based, and they called for dry gin. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. I got this recently. It's from a local maker called Marionette. They call this their old-fashioned gin liqueur. And what it is, it's 4 Pillars Rare Dry Gin, which is a fairly well-known Australian gin maker. And it's been aged in Curacao barrels and then blended with Marionette Orange Curacao. But it's still 38% ABV, so it's still pretty strong. And this is probably contributing to the sweetness of the drinks as well. But this is the gin element I'm going with. The stirred Honolulu cocktail also has maraschino liqueur and Benedictine in it. Again, another sweet element, which is why it came out, unsurprisingly, quite sweet. It even has a little sugar syrup. Honestly, I think we can safely say that drink's a little bit unbalanced. Not bad, not terrible, but a tad sweet. But if you like sweet, it's probably for you. The shaken Honolulu has 3 fruit juices in it: lemon juice, pineapple juice, and orange juice. I'm actually using blood orange juice. As I make this, it's just come into blood orange season in Australia, and I got some at a good price, and I thought, I need to make a drink that has orange juice in it, and I'm using blood orange, which has given it a nice colour. So there we have the two Honolulus, both sweet in their own way, one stirred, one shaken. I'll show you how to make them. For our first Honolulu, we're putting 30 ml of gin in our mixing glass, then adding 30 ml or 1 ounce of maraschino liqueur, and then 30 ml or 1 ounce of Benedictine, and then we're adding 1/3 of an ounce, around 10 ml of sugar syrup. We add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and I'm straining that into a chilled liqueur glass and using a maraschino cherry on a skewer as the garnish. For our shaken Honolulu, we're putting 45 ml, 1.5 ounces of gin in a shaker, and then we're adding 1/3 of an ounce, or around 10 ml of blood orange juice, then 1/3 of an ounce or 10 ml of pineapple juice, 1/3 of an ounce or 10 ml of lemon juice, and again 1/3 of an ounce or 10 ml of sugar syrup, and finally I'm doing 2 dashes of tiki bitters. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and I'm also straining that into a chilled liqueur glass, and I'm also garnishing it with a maraschino cherry on a skewer. After all that, I think it's time for another taste to talk about their relative merits. The shaken one, that's like a classic sour, that's really tasty. And the stirred one is very rich and sweet. Maybe I made a mistake using my orange gin Curacao liqueur. Maybe a dry gin really would have cut the sweetness in this a bit, but I don't hate it. It's incredibly sweet. In terms of balance, the shaken one is coming up much better. Two really different cocktails, both called the Honolulu. Both got something to offer depending on what you like in a drink. I'd be interested in which one you're most likely to go for. Let me know in the comments. And I'm just going to look who's back on his double fisting bullshit. I haven't done that for a little while. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy these, pace myself, I guess, and wow, I might be done for the night when I do that. So wherever you are, I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I do hope to see you again sometime soon. But come back soon. Like I said, you never know when I'm going to be back on my double fisting bullshit again. But I'm going to sit down with these, and for now, I will just say cheers.